Welcome to the Bench Warmers podcast. First ever podcast in the world.
The first Bench Warmers podcast that we've done. Actually, it's actually the second, but you don't need to know that. So
we're not going to talk about the first. Okay.
Yeah, you don't need to know about the first one. All right. We had some audio problems. We had some file issues. It was not great. So we decided to start this one. So let's.
We had a great time talking, but never gonna see.
Not a great time editing.
Unfortunately. So welcome to the Bench Warmers.
This is I am sorry, I had to breathe. I don't know why I was holding my breath, but I didn't want to blow directly into the mic, so I sort of just turned my head. So welcome to the Bench Warmers podcast. This is going to be a podcast not primarily. There's going to be some sports in it. That's what we call it. We kind of call it the Bench Warmers because of that, because we want a topic to focus around, kind of.
Yeah, we
always
sports,
got something to throw in, but it's going to be all over the place. But we always got something to come back to. This is going to be because we mostly talk about that the most. We mostly talk about it the most. I'm trying to get it adjusted here to be absolutely perfect. So that's what it's going to be about. There's also going to be another channel called The Daily Jump, which we're still developing. The artwork and everything is going to be out this week. We are probably not uploading this Friday, so I'll just give you a perspective. It is January 18th right now. We won't be uploading this Friday, I don't think. It'll be next Friday because this Friday is going to be... we're still working at the kinks.
Still getting everything worked out, but I mean, when you guys see this, none of this will matter anyways because you'll be watching it. So
yeah, and most of this probably get cut, but here we are.
Yeah. So if you don't hear this part either, then got cut. So yeah, so the first episode did not work out.
Now we're here.
Bench Warmers podcast, the very first podcast. We will be uploading every Friday and filming every Monday, and then that episode that we make on Monday will go out on Friday.
Yeah, so we're going to be 1 week ahead of you guys, just to let you know. But so what I wanted to address right off the bat, because is the putter situation. So we got these new putters. I am sorry I bumped the camera. It's not an earthquake here, at least I don't think. But I wanted to address the putter because we got these new putters, right? And
new putters.
We got the same
ones. Odyssey O-Works. We got the same putter.
Yeah, they're a bladed type putter, and they're pretty cool. Yeah. It's like a blacked out putter. Well, the shaft is not black, but I wish it was black. That'd be sick. But I like an all black putter. I don't think there's really any need to have an all black anything else in golf because you're just gonna destroy the faces anyway.
Just get so chipped. Black has the potential to chip.
Yeah. So
that's what I don't like about black. But black just looks clean right off the bat.
I've been watching golf for the last year, but no, probably not. No, for the last 6 months. Would you say? I don't even know how long I've been watching golf.
It's been a while.
It's been long. It's been a year. I think it's been a year.
I'd say it's been over a year.
For me? I think it has too. Anyway, I haven't played it. I've only played a full game once. I've realized I'm horrible at it, which is fine. I'm okay with being horrible at it, but so I played one full game ever. So I'm not really I know the game, but I'm not really experienced in playing it. So this new putter situation should be great. We got a full practice thing, so should be cool.
Yeah, we also both have a full practice thing. We're not in the same space. We are separate. As we addressed in the first episode, it's going to be a little bit difficult because we got to remember things that we said in the first intro and all that. So yeah,
we're just working out the kinks.
We're just working out everything. So yeah, we're going to talk about all different kinds of stuff. We're going to talk about golf, basketball, random sports like darts and bowling. Why not? We'll just throw those in there as well.
You gotta love.
But yeah, other than that, that's kind of the sports. Well, we're not really into bowling. We don't sit down and watch bowling.
I was,
but
it used to be.
Yeah,
there was little iron-on badges, collared shirt.
Back in the day,
11 when I was
pro
11.
bowlers back in the day. I got most improved bowler.
Shout out to 2005. maybe. That's probably not right, but it's there. That's a
But
year.
yeah, we're gonna be talking about all different kinds of stuff. Not only sports. It's just something to focus our podcast around, but we'll talk about everything.
Oh
And
yeah.
I guess we shall introduce ourselves because that's also something we forgot to do in the first episode.
We didn't really
We just
introduce ourselves.
no, we just started talking. People are like,
like,
"Who are these people?"
we don't even know who these people are. And now my eyes watering. I feel like I'm gonna cry
I'm crying because I'm just so sentimental.
about this
Okay,
podcast.
well, my name is Ian, and this is Noah, and
This is
welcome to the Benchwarmers.
yeah. So
We're gonna have our intro figured out and all that, but for right now, we're just going with the flow. Well,
Okay.
it's gonna become more organized over time.
Yeah, we'll get better at it. Work out the kinks. Like I said, I don't know why I keep saying that, but I'm just trying to emphasize the kinks. So what I was saying is that I like the putter. Jumping back to the putter. I'm sorry to jump all over the place here, but jumping back to the putter because it's lighter. I feel like I'm using like heavier mallet, when I'm using the other style putter, the mallet putter.
Yeah, the bladed putters, you just get so much more feel from it. At least I find, and I find I get way more control. Like the mallet putters are supposed to give more forgiveness and all that, but I don't
Yeah,
know. I feel like I would much rather take feel over and confidence. I feel like I'm much more confident with a bladed putter than with a mallet putter.
yeah. It's just because I feel like I can haul off and I can hit. I feel like I'm gonna hit the ball harder when I'm using the mallet just because of the extra weight. You know.
Yeah, it's all about confidence and what you feel comfortable with.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So yeah, like I said, it's an Odyssey putter. It's super nice. I'm looking over there because that's where it is. It's like resting against the wall so
Odyssey O works.
gracefully. And yeah, Odyssey O works putter. It's really nice. You should guys check it out. You have a look. If you like putters,
Check that out.
if you don't like it, then stick to your mini golf. Nothing wrong, mini golf.
No,
Imagine you just. Can you bring your own putter to mini golf?
I feel like because they give you the putters there. I feel like you could definitely they could offer it to you, and you're like, you just don't know me. All right, look, I would like to get to a point at a mini golf course where I just bring my own putter and they know who I am. I walk in, they're just like, come on through.
I mean, I would. I'd like
That's
to bring
the
my
ultimate
Odyssey
goal.
putter to mini golf. Why not?
Just
Show it
start
off.
destroying kids. Just walk through by yourself and start passing kids.
Yeah.
You just absolutely
That's the whole
destroy
point
them.
of mini golf, really. I mean, I
That's
don't
what
go there for anything else.
That's what the main goal is.
Just to destroy people over there. They think they're good
Yeah.
and I'm better. That's all that matters. Right?
That's it.
Yeah, so I'm pretty good. I'm actually not. I consider myself an average mini golf player. I have a very nice mini golf course here.
Oh, we're talking about mini golf. I thought we were talking about actual golf.
Oh, no. I'm talking about mini golf.
I'm just fully invested in the mini golf.
Yeah. Yeah. Like if there was a mini golf league, I probably wouldn't sign up. But
in fact, I exclusively play mini golf.
You probably
Never
don't.
touched a driver or anything else in my life. That's all I use is a putter.
All right. So that's that. Let's yeah, well, there's a what's it called? A simulator thing here. A simulator golf course. Super expensive to go for one person, but I like
I've
to
always
try
wanted to try those.
this simulator thing.
Because where we live, it snows so much during the
Winter.
During the winter
We have a
months.
very short golfing season.
Yeah, so it's just like you start off and you're like, okay, I'm garbage, and then by the end of the season, you're like, man, I'm doing pretty good. I'm a pretty good golf player now. But then the snow comes, golf course is shut down, and you're like, I don't know what I'm gonna do for these like 6 months, 6+ months where I'm not playing golf.
That's why I want to I like to have a full setup to where you can
what you need is one of those full simulators right in your house.
Yeah,
that's what you need.
Just drop $20,000 real fast. And on this Farquad, what's it called? Farquad?
Farquad, GC quad.
GC quad. GC
yeah,
quad.
Farquad. Farquaad's the dude from Shrek.
Oh, right. Yeah.
The dude with the black hair.
Farquaad. GC
Farquaad's that.
Quad? Yeah, if you
Farquaad's that dude.
drop $20,000, if you just got $20,000 sitting around in the bank and you like golf, purchase one of those.
Go to simulator. Because those things are pretty cool.
Go to a simulator, yeah. I would. If I had the ceiling, you need the ceiling. The big thing is the ceiling so you can hit driver in it. You need that ceiling,
Need the high ceiling up there.
Speaking of ceilings, bowling, right? I was gonna bring this up because I feel like this is a topic that needs to be addressed because it's something that I don't know, and so here it is. 5-pin bowling.
Yeah, here's the question. We discussed this on the first podcast that you guys are never gonna see. Here's the question. Does anybody else have 5-pin bowling around? I know it exists.
Is it just a thing that we have? I don't know.
Look, I know 5-pin bowling exists out of where we live, but where we grew up, there was only 5-pin bowling. And I go on movies and TV shows, and all you see is 10-pin bowling. Do you guys have 5-pin bowling anywhere?
5-pin bowling, else? It's like you get these little 10-pound balls, right? They're like yay big, right? And you can just wing them down the lane, right? You wing them down the lane, and you get 3 turns. And there's how many frames? How many frames are there? 10?
10.
And there's 10 frames, and you get 3 turns per frame. And on the last one, if you get a strike, you get 3. You can get 3 strikes on the last frame, or you can get a spare and a strike on the last frame. But I just want to know if it's the same because 10-pin bowling is completely different because you use those big, massive balls with the 3-hole things, right? And they're super heavy. Well, apparently there's different weights.
You just grip it. You just grip it like.
By the way, if you guys play 10-pin bowling all the time, you guys got some grip on you. Holy
You are gripping with those 3 fingers too, because everything else is just it's your right arm or your left arm, depending on what your dominant arm is, and those 3 fingers. That's the only thing you're building by playing bowling. Yeah. If you're playing 10-pin bowling.
I mean, exactly. That's what I mean. If you're playing 10-pin bowling all the time, you must have the forearms of a
you're over here looking like Popeye. Except
you gotta be.
Popeye's arms is the same thing. Is the same situation with his fingers because you're gripping that ball like a maniac.
Yeah, I can I don't know. I just want to know do you guys have because I don't know, but because our 5-pin bowling is pretty sick. We played 10-pin bowling. What? I prefer 5 because 5 is way more fun.
Played 10-pin bowling a couple times, but I can't get that grip down. I don't know how you're throwing with those fingers in those balls. It gets a little intense.
Yeah, it's a bit weird.
It is a bit weird when you're describing it. I don't like to talk about bowling in public. I don't play a lot of bowling.
I play bowling.
For myself working at a bowling alley. I don't play a lot of bowling.
I've played bowling the more times this year than I have since I've been 11 years old. So, which is twice or
really into that bowling.
I was. I still am.
Yeah, I don't play a lot of bowling for working at a bowling alley.
I don't either.
I'm sick of bowling, as a matter of fact, looking at it all the time.
And what I mean by that is I don't work at a bowling alley, and I'm not sick of it. Yeah.
I'm just disgusted by it.
I mean, I just want to know because if you do have it, you should go and try. And you haven't tried it, you should try it because you can wing balls down the lane. You know?
5-pin bowling, people are throwing those balls. People are tossing those balls around like there's no tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah,
it gets intense in 5-pin bowling. Those balls they're going fast.
Oh yeah.
Because they're only small balls.
Yeah.
So I don't expect you to bowl them slow. If you're playing with some small balls, I expect you to throw them fast.
Yeah. You got to throw them fast. Yeah, we was in Florida or whatever that we did it. So Florida's cool.
Yeah.
It's warmer than here. It's cold. Here's cold. There's
warm.
But yeah, it was cool. There's another thing. I was gonna say about the bowling thing, and I kind of forgot. So that kind of ruins that point.
Yeah, off the bowling topic, that's really all we have to talk about bowling. So we will never talk about bowling ever again.
Yeah, probably not. So
Probably not.
that was the
We
first.
just had to,
That
we
was
just
the
had to
first
bring it
episode.
up.
Yeah, I just had to address it because it was
had
there.
to address because everybody, look, I know you're all going to be questioning. We're going to start the video and people are going to be like, these guys know something about bowling.
What a bunch of losers.
It's just got to come out.
Right?
Because I know you're all thinking it.
Yeah.
You guys are doing something.
But you can go on to whatever and see like basketball, NBA or NHL, which by the way, love those. Love NBA. Basketball, played basketball myself. Love it. It's just that, what other podcasts are you coming on here, right? And you're getting bowling questions.
Bowling.
Right?
Look, all your bowling questions are getting answered here today.
Right?
Because I know everybody's wondering about bowling. You're just all wondering about it.
Yeah. So
we take it seriously, okay?
Yeah.
So if you're here to mess around, we aren't.
There's
bowling,
one thing. Bowling?
Not the sport.
By the way, since we talked about Florida, we were talking about these those cheap nuggets that we had in Florida. We had cheap nuggets.
Okay, here you go to McDonald's and you're like, you're paying like 30 something bucks to get them, not just one meal. You get a couple of people, you're gonna pay like 30 something bucks, maybe
$26 is what I paid.
Yeah, it's ridiculous,
but it's pretty high. Yeah.
You go to Florida, and I don't know if it's like this everywhere in the States or anything like that. If you couldn't guess, we're in Canada. We bought I think it was like 40 something nuggets for like $9.
Yeah, it was like crazy.
What is that?
Like that stood out to me. I was like, what is this?
It's ridiculous.
And then you order a 6-piece nuggets here and you're paying like $9 for it.
Yeah, I'm getting 40 something nuggets for one. Who is going in and buying 40 something nuggets? And why are they so cheap?
Like sweet and sour, you get some sweet and sour sauce, like a whole gallon of it, like a whole 5.6 liters of sweet and sour sauce, and just start dipping and eating. I could eat.
That reminds me. Speaking of sweet and sour sauce, you ever see those McDonald's commercials where they take that what is that spicy sauce, the habanero spicy the habanero sauce.
I haven't tried it yet, but I'm gonna try it.
What they did in the commercials, this was a long time ago now, they would pour the sauce in with the nuggets box and they would shake the nuggets up to cover the nuggets.
What are they doing
in the sauce? Have you ever did this? Have you ever done that?
Because I'm not weird.
That's just really weird to me, because the whole purpose of a nugget and the dipping sauce being in that container to me is so that your fingers stay clean while you're just dipping.
Okay, I think everyone orders sweet and sour sauce anyway. Like, who orders anything else but sweet and sour?
I can see habanero maybe, but
primarily sweet and sour sauce. Because when I go to McDonald's and I order nuggets, right? McNuggets. It's always like they're always like sweet and sour. I'm like, yeah, right.
They just assume that you want sweet and sour sauce, and it's kind of they're kind of discriminating against the other sauces. Not gonna lie, but I mean, give them the benefit of the doubt. Sweet and sour sauce,
like barbecue sauce. I don't know.
Nobody can get it right. I think that's
Honey
the
mustard?
issue. Nobody can really get barbecue sauce right. Let us know in the comments if anybody's watching this. What restaurant does barbecue sauce right? What restaurant is sweet and sour sauce not the top sauce?
Why is sweet and sour sauce always different? Like, why does McDonald's have the best one?
Yeah, what is that? Why is sweet and sour sauce so weird in every different spot? I'll go to a sweet and sour sauce and I'm like, man, that's really sweet. And then you go to like somewhere like McDonald's and I find theirs got the right amount of sour, right amount of sweet.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's just real sour.
Like, what is going on here? Some weird stuff.
People really have not gotten the sweet and sour sauce figured out.
Yeah. Like, you go to an aisle and you can buy like 86 different types of barbecue sauce. There's like Texas Bold, and then there's Bold, and then there's Dark Texas Bold, and then there's Whiskey Bold Dark Texas. And then,
they're throwing
stuff around. There's a lot of Texas, a lot of Bold, and a lot of whiskey thrown around in there. But and they're all like and also like apple. There's like some apple one, but and honey. apple honey cider vinegar or something like that. I feel like.
But that's you go to these wing places, and the menu is just they have just a full page in the menu dedicated to wing sauces.
For one, I
And
like
you're
my
like,
wings saucy. Some people like dry wings. I like saucy wings.
yeah, I like saucy wings. I like getting my
the
mouth
saucier,
lathered
the
up.
better.
I find if you have a saucy wing, there's more flavors.
Yeah,
Like I want this
that's what I'm
wing
saying.
by
Like
I want
toasted
this
and
wing by
sauced.
the end of the night. I want this wing by the end of the night. Tell me that they hate me
Some
and
people
that I'm
want
no
these,
good and that I'm worthless. That's how saucy I want my wing to
like
be.
some people want these like things, these things like dry, like lemon pepper wings.
Dry.
Ew.
I know
mean,
some people are really big on textures though. They eat it and it's like slimy, but ignore that. Okay, what are you doing? For one, get a saucy wing, try it out. Dip your toes in the sauce.
for one,
That's what you need to do. You have to dip
yeah,
your
you
toes in the
definitely
sauce.
do. I've been there. What'd you just say? Did you say those?
I don't know what I said. I
Thanos?
got a lisp there. I got a lisp there in all the wrong places. I don't have a lisp. Maybe I
Yeah,
have
that
a
was
retainer
weird.
in. I have a retainer in, so maybe that's why.
So what? Yeah, that was just you got me all thrown off with the toes because now it
Sorry,
sounded like toe. Is
I
you trying
know,
to say
and
toes, but then it sounds like
okay.
it sounded like
We'll
you're
come
saying
back.
those.
We'll come back to the sauce issue. We'll come back to the sauce issue, but I gotta address something. Okay, I was just watching TikTok as I do. You don't have TikTok, but I was just watching TikTok. I'll go on there occasionally for the funny laughters that I have on the app.
Mm-hmm.
And there was a video of a girl getting her like foot taped up. You know how they do the taping for like I don't know what they do taping for. Is it just any sports?
Yeah, you can get taped up for sure.
Yeah, she was taping her foot, and not to like point anything out or anything, but the comments did it for you. The toes were extremely long.
She has long toes.
It was real strange. I instantly went to the comments because I was like, I just can't help but
you
look at it.
already know the comments just roast people.
I went to the comments and everyone was like, "Those are some tingers."
What?
Every single comment. Those are some tingers.
Finger finger toes.
Toe fingers. Yeah.
Toe.
Those
fingers.
are some tingers. Every single comment was like
weird. I don't.
I know, and I was like,
why are you
look,
showing your
it's
foot
kind of
being
weird
taped?
that everybody is talking about these toes, but look, they were just sticking right in your face. They might as well have just been in your mouth.
I feel like that's why she recorded it though.
Maybe to show off her tingers.
Yo, what up? I got those tingers though.
But it literally took me like 5 minutes to realize that tingers was toe fingers. I was there. Why are they all calling it tingers?
Sounds like Tigger.
I know. And I was like, I just couldn't understand. It was funny. Don't get me wrong. But
comments always like the roast or some weird people.
I don't know how I got on this person's toes.
I
don't know how I got on the topic of this person's toes.
You really dove in.
I did.
You dove in like watching those people make forts out of mud.
Oh yeah, that's when it gets crazy. That's the side of YouTube that gets crazy.
That's a 2 a.m. thing. I feel like nobody watches that. Nobody turns that on at 1 p.m. in the day, just being like, "Oh yeah, we need to watch something." Or 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock when they get home from work, they're just like, "Oh yeah, I need to watch something. Let's turn on this." No, it's like 1 a.m. You can't sleep, and next thing you know, you're down a rabbit hole, and it's 2:30 a.m. and you're watching guys in a forest make a mud shelter.
Or you're like,
and it's
you
amazing.
put on YouTube. You're like, you know what? I'm gonna throw on some YouTube while I'm going to sleep. Wake up in the middle of the night. Your bladder's busting. You're like, I have to go. You take a glance as you're running into the room. Take a glance over at your screen. There's guys making mud forts in the woods. Just two guys. It's always two dudes. What is it called? I don't remember.
Mud forts?
No, there's like a name on their channel. I used to know what it was called, but they're extremely talented.
They're crazy. They make paint out of, I don't know what they make paint out of, but just paint.
I've not seen one of those.
They make the whole thing by hand. First, when you start watching it, it looks like just a bunch of hay and mud. But then when you get to the end, there's like a big like temple made, and then they like slide down into a pool, and they got the pool painted blue.
Yeah, and somehow they have like lighting and everything. No, they don't have that.
It gets me like motivated to like. I don't know.
I
To
know it's
watch
like
another video.
I kind of want to go out in the woods and make one myself. And then
I mean, there's a lot of mud.
I know, and then I'm thinking it's real dirty, and I don't live in a country wherever they live where they have that kind of mud because
Yeah, and where they have that kind of forest. I mean, we got forest, but like that's like beautiful. That's like a jungle.
yeah, I know.
A
It's
jungle.
like
That's the word I was looking for, not forest. Jungle.
you're out in the jungle.
Yeah. They-
Yeah, they
I feel
do.
like you gotta,
They're
you know,
got a hair sticking down on my
what's going on
face.
over there?
I don't know, it's getting real crazy over here. I'm sweating and
There's like hairs flying.
hairs everywhere, and I'm just tired.
Sounds like a Tuesday night.
Sounds like every day.
I
Every day
mean,
you hop on Fortnite, and you just sweat it up.
oh, I've been
That's
sweating.
also that's also another controversy. Controversy.
Controversy.
Controversy.
Contro- controversial
Excuse me.
topic. I feel like is a lot easier to say.
What ruined video games?
Esports.
What ruined multiplayer video
No,
games?
I'm sorry. Esports did not
I'm
ruin video
thinking.
games.
So
People being
I can't
really
say games are
competitive.
ruined. I can't say games are ruined. They're just sweatiness destroyed the casual video game playing.
I don't know what happened there.
It just
I don't think it hasn't been around that long. The
it's
sweatness.
not just sweatiness because people have always been like decent at the game, but I feel like well, it's all about those skill-based matchmaking and all that, and it's just something's going wrong, and people are not enjoying video games the same way
Because
anymore.
of yeah, it's just because people are trying so hard to be good, but they're
Yeah,
not playing
everyone's a Twitch streamer.
but they
Think they
want to
can make
make
it in the
they
stage
want
or something.
yeah, but they want to make it like they want to get to a point where they're the best, but they want to make it seem like they're the best by just playing regular games instead of just playing competitive like they should.
Yeah,
'Cause it
just
makes
go
them
on
feel better about
competitive.
themselves.
Yeah, it's much more impressive to win on competitive, but the thing is, they go on to competitive and they can't win.
Yeah, that's the thing.
So they need to destroy noobs.
Noobs
And
are. I mean, I've been a noob my whole life.
I mean, it's just how it is. Unless you're spending hours,
Ample
day and
amount
night
of
at these
hours.
video games,
Or you're just
you're just
naturally good at it because some people just pick up the game and they're
yeah,
good.
yeah.
I'm
But if
not
you're not
good.
naturally good or not spending every hour of the day playing video games or playing one specific video game, then you're falling behind.
Yeah.
And to be honest, I'm not gonna spend hours at a video game. Some people would. I mean, I've spent hours at a video game, but not like other people. Not like some
Not like day and night
sweat.
type deal.
Not the sweats.
Yeah. I
Because
know what you're saying. You know? But yeah, I mean, is what it is. I don't know. Like, does anybody really have fun anymore? I keep bumping the table like it's dang earthquakes in here. I can stop doing that. I'm gonna mount this
haven't
better.
checked the weather in a while. Maybe there's an earthquake.
There's snow.
There is snow, yeah.
It's been there. I mean, right now it's nice, but there's snow.
Yeah.
Supposed to get a new thing today. It didn't come. That's not great.
A
I don't know
new
what's going
monitor.
on lately. I just can't get anything on time anymore. It says it's coming and then it just never comes on that day. It's like, oh,
No.
and the worst part about it, when it says it's coming on a Friday and then you supposed to get it and you don't get it, and then you gotta wait till Monday, and then Monday comes and you still don't get it, and then you gotta wait till tomorrow, which is the situation I'm in. I understand first world problems, but like, don't tell me it's gonna come when it's not coming. You know,
Don't get my hopes up.
like it's a
Don't
monitor.
don't butter me up and lather me up and then tell me it's not gonna happen.
Yeah, like it's a monitor that I want to have, and I've been waiting to have it to complete my full setup. You know, like I don't have a full setup without this monitor.
Yeah.
I wanted this setup for the last like 10 years of my life. Dude.
So speaking of getting things on time, let's return to the saucy wings again. So, sauce. Okay, what's a go-to sauce on some wings?
Okay,
On
wait. Before, just back up for a second. All right, let's twist it back, not too far back. For one, the go-to thing for sauce, for me is air wing at Winging It, which is like a spicy barbecue sauce for people who don't know.
It's like a tangy kind of.
Another question, because you guys in the States got all kinds of stuff. You got like a Buffalo Wild Wings and all that kind of thing.
Wingstop and all those different
ones
restaurants.
I know, apparently, and Hooters.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you guys got all these ones, right? We just got Winging It, which I think is just local to here. Okay, so what I was saying was Winging It, right? So I think it's just local to here. But what I was explaining was that it's like a spicy barbecue sauce type deal, right?
Air wing.
It's called air wing, but I don't know because like Buffalo Wild Wings. Anyway, tell us down in the comments, or if you're watching this, you're probably not, but if you are, tell us down in the comments what you want, what you need about wings.
Your restaurant, what's your favorite wing restaurant, and what is your go-to sauce at that place?
Yeah, if we ever get down to the States again, I'll check it out. I never tried I've never been to Buffalo Wild Wings before, so it looks great, but yeah, I've never been there. So what I was going to say is, so I was thinking about it today, right? So when you go to a restaurant, when you go to a fast food place, right? Like whatever your fast food place may be, let's go to McDonald's or A&W or whatever, right? And before you get your food, you have to pay for it. Obviously, they don't give you your food before you pay for it, right? Right? It's pretty much every fast food place that I know of, in here anyway. So, but yet when you go to a sit-down restaurant, right, and you go to order something, you get the food first. Why? I feel like how they haven't changed that. I feel like that would have been changed, like to the point where like because
I never thought of that.
Like you can have like an angry customer and just walk out.
Yeah, you just it's like a dine and dash.
I know which
happens.
Yeah,
people do that. They just eat and then they run before the waiter comes back.
Yeah, I know. Like you're technically stealing and they can do whatever, but like still, like why don't we have it to where you pay before? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like you order,
it's just like a fast food restaurant.
Like you order your meal, right? You order your meal. The waitress comes out with the debit machine or whatever, and you pay for it, and then they bring out the food. It's so weird how I think it's a tip type thing, but they can always offer you a tip after. But like that way, then they don't need to bring out the bill. You already paid for the food, so you just eat it and then you leave.
It would just make everything flow so much better.
I think that way, then they don't have to keep going back like how's everything or whatever. I understand like they want the tip thing, but the tip thing can always be after.
Yeah.
Right.
And here's another thing. When you go to these restaurants, especially like sit-down restaurants, fast food, you don't see it as much, but on the more expensive side restaurants, you always got at least one or two waiters there or waitresses that are just very over the top.
Oh, we've all seen them.
What are you talking about?
Like, I understand, like, if you're a waiter out there or a waitress or whatever, I understand that you have to do your job and you have to be friendly or whatever, but, like, the new thing here now is, like, asking what we're doing after. Like, I don't know if I want that.
I've got asked that a couple times. They're like, so I'm paying for the meal, got my card in there, type it, just, tapping it, doing whatever, paying for my meal. And this dude's just waiting here. And I know it might feel awkward for him or stuff like that, but he's asking me what I'm going to be up to tonight.
Yeah. Like, what do you want to do? Hang out?
Are you hinting at something? Are you asking me for your own reasons?
Yeah. Like,
why are you asking me this?
Yeah. Like, why?
It's like, what are you doing after this tonight? And they're so like I don't know if anybody else likes being the waiter coming up to your table, but whenever I see the waiter or waitress coming up to my table, I just like start shaking. I'm just like, please, just no. I'm just enjoying my food.
I'm always fiercely shoving food into my mouth, and then they're like, how's everything? And then I just look, I don't know what to do now.
Yeah, because I'm just like, give them a thumbs up.
Yeah.
Like, what do you do? It's like, good. I guess all I can usually say.
I'm a big fan now, like, of ordering, like, a drink and then ordering water with it. I don't know why I've been doing that.
I do that too.
Like, could I get a
I do that
water?
as well.
You know?
Yeah, could I get a water as well?
And I feel like sometimes, like when you're at a, like I've been at like a restaurant before, and like you go there, and the only reason you're really there is because you got a gift card. And then you go there and they're like, oh yeah, that'll be whatever. I went to an expensive place. All right, so you're talking like $120 meal for 2 people. Maybe that's not expensive to you guys. I don't know, but it's an expensive meal to me, right? And I had a gift card, right? And when he came up to the waiter came up to whatever, and I went to pay for it with the gift card. I feel like he just like, oh, that's why you're here. Like I don't know. This restaurant, this establishment though, they like really go over the top. Like I was dressed up, but I felt underdressed.
What place was it? Was it the Keg?
Yeah.
Keg.
Here it was. I don't know if kegs are like that everywhere, but the Keg here, there's. Do
you guys even have the Keg?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know these things. What Canadians and what's not Canadians.
And what is like local to like what is local, what is not? I know the Keg is not local.
No, I think Winging It is though.
Yeah, Winging It might be. Yeah.
I don't know. I never ever know.
But yeah, I know. Yeah, the Keg. I feel like the Keg is pretty similar in all places.
The Keg is across Canada. I don't know where it is in the States. If it is in the States, I have no idea. But it's if it's not in the States, and for you guys who don't know, it is just a steakhouse. So like a bar and grill type thing. Yeah, it's a steakhouse.
I've never been to the Keg.
And it's just like you can just order different steak or whatever. It's just a higher end steak restaurant. It is expensive there. Something that the States has that would be nice would be Cheesecake Factory. I do want to try that. I've never been to Cheesecake Factory either. I've never been to any States really restaurants.
What is okay, here's the question. What is the go-to fast food restaurant and then the go-to sit-down restaurant?
For here?
Yeah.
For me right now?
Or anywhere, yeah.
Go-to sit-down restaurant is easily Kelsey's Roadhouse. I don't know, once again, I think that's Canadian.
These are really obscure businesses.
It could be in the USA. I don't know.
Yeah.
I gotta look these up, but yeah. So mine is Kelsey's for sit-down. Easy. And I order the rib and wing combo, easy. And for fast food, it'd have to be Wendy's. I haven't had Wendy's in a while, but it had to be Wendy's. You slap a Dave's double with a large fries and a large drink, and they have the big like 32-ounce cups. It's nasty.
I don't know what mine would be. I don't really have a favorite sit-down restaurant. I don't know. But
you don't have a favorite sit down?
No, I don't know what I would have. Like if I had to decide at a sit down restaurant, there's just so many places that I've had, and I'm just like, the food is just, I don't know. The food that I get, it's like this is like a sit down restaurant. It's expensive, and what I'm getting is just, it's not the greatest.
That's true. It has to be good. Chelsea's is really good. The reason why is because they make good fall off the bone ribs. And like I can cook a good steak. I'm not trying to, burst my own bubble here or do something like that. But like I'm just saying, like I can cook a good steak to the point where like I like it a nice medium rare steak, right? And like I can baste it in butter and garlic and thyme and all that kind of good stuff. But like when it comes to ribs, cooking a good fall off the bone ribs, I just can't. I don't know. I'd find it very hard to do. But Kelsey's does it amazing. And same thing with wings. I'd prefer to eat wings out. I don't like to. I never have wings home, but if I go out, I'd like to have wings.
There's something satisfying about eating wings at a restaurant rather than making them yourself. I find the wings you make yourself are just never the.
Wouldn't suggest eating it on a first date or anything though. It's kind of messy. So
it gets real messy, and I don't mind getting messy
unless you're doing boneless. But what I hate is that like. Boneless is like you get that one less wing for some reason. You notice that?
I never noticed.
You get a one less wing. They degrade.
I usually go with bone in, so I don't.
Yeah, I always go bone in. But I've been with people who've went boneless.
Yeah.
I like bone in, right?
I like the bone in, but lately when I go to winging it, I've been getting the boneless. I've been in a little bit of boneless territory.
They're bona fide chicken nuggets at that point.
They are pretty much chicken nuggets.
Right? So like at what point are we just eating barbecued lathered chicken nuggets?
If I want to get really lathered up in sauce, you just go out, get lathered up in sauce, get full of it. I'm going to go for the bone in. Because when I'm in the mood to get sauced up, I want to get all up in the sauce.
I don't even want
to. But if I'm in the mood to kind of just relax, sit back,
not get my hands all sticky.
Yeah, casually eat my wings. I'm gonna go for the boneless because I just want to have a relaxed, laid back time eating my wings and still at the same time get my flavors in.
Right. Yeah, to get that sauce in. You know what I mean?
Yeah, to get the sauce. But if I really want to get deep in the sauce. Got to go the bone in.
We think?
Oh, yeah.
Like, I've had bone in before. I'm not trying to act like I didn't, but, I just prefer bone. I mean, I've had boneless, I should say. I just prefer bone in. I like to get that bony wings.
I just prefer bone in, Just for boning.
Yeah. Right? That's what I'm saying. I mean, maybe. But, Well, I was
It is what it is.
Yeah. Like, speaking of that, I was to McDonald's. I haven't been to Wendy's in a while, and I really like Wendy's. I don't know. I just refusing to go there because I've been refusing to eat fast food lately for some reason.
Wendy is just not treating you right.
Why is it called Dave's Double, too? Like, it's Wendy's. Who's
Wendy and who is Dave?
Like, Dave?
Why are they giving me food?
But, like, it's Dave's Double. And it's called Wendy's.
Shouldn't it be the Wendy's double? Or the Big Dub? That's what they should call their Big Mac. You know how they have those signature burgers, Whopper? The Big Dub.
Yes, the W.
Oh my gosh, the Big Dub. That's what they need to do. I'm gonna make my own restaurant. Call it Winders, and name my burger the Big Dub.
I'd say just call it like Walters.
Walters. That's what it is. That's new restaurant, Walters, and with a massive W as my logo, upside down arches. We're stealing everything. Walter, have the upside down arches as a W instead of M.
Yeah, but you put it in like Times New Roman. Put it in a different font.
Yeah, different font. Putting it upside down.
Black it out.
Upside down arches for a W, and it's gonna be called the Walter Jr. That's gonna be my little burger, and then we got the Big Dub as the Big Mac or the burger.
And then when you get one of these meals, you gotta call it like the W. That's a W.
The W. That's gonna be like the full meal, and if you can eat it in like a half an hour, then
you get it for free.
You get another one for free.
I don't know what the restaurant gains out of that. Just publicity, I guess.
Yeah, because people are posting about it. It's like, can you believe this dude just ate the entire Big Dub? Or the entire W.
I mean, you can do it. I mean, if you can do it, you can do it. Just do it, dude.
Sometimes you just got to do it.
Yeah,
Just do it.
Well, yeah.
Trademark for slogan pending.
Yeah, just do it. I mean, Nike got it for sure. Speaking of that, speaking of Nike getting it, Nike's been getting it for years, It's been just
Mikey's been getting it. Mikey. Apparently, I know a guy named Mikey, and he's been getting it. Apparently,
he's been there for sure, dude. But what I was gonna, it's the Nike thing and whatever. So you can get like this. I got this dart set up now, right? Sorry to jump from Nike to whatever, but like, the dart setup has been going good, right? So I got this stand and this thing because I can't hang anything on the walls, right? Because I'm in an apartment. But like you can I got this dart set up, and I would recommend if you're going to do an indoor dart thing, just do it. You know what I mean? That's why I want this. That's why the slogan remind me of that, because like the stand works out great. Like you can throw darts and whatever. You just need to put a mat down. For anybody who's in an apartment who wants to play some darts and you're not a full on baller and stick your dartboard on your window and start shooting. I seen a pro that did that once. What?
And he didn't. Yeah.
He didn't even have the full dartboard. Yeah, he just had a triangle like this, and it was stuck onto the window. And he's like, I love the view.
If any of you guys play darts or casually play darts, he had the top triangle, the 5, the 20, and the 1. I don't know if that's going to be reversed in the video when we play that, but the 5, 20, and the 1, he had that triangle, and he had it whenever he went to hotel rooms for tournaments and stuff. He would have that stuck up on the window, and he would throw darts at that little piece, that little sliver on the dartboard, that little chunk. He would throw darts just at that, and it was taped on the window.
That's a baller move. You hit that, if you miss that, you're cracking the window. I don't know if you'd smash it, but you definitely crack the window.
Like, what's the purpose of that? Because it's not like anybody's gonna see you doing it.
I think it's just the stress of actually having the miss, or not having the miss, but like if you miss, you're done.
Yeah, you're gonna shatter a window and have to pay for it. So
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Just do it, because you could just do it with that. Because anybody who's into that type of thing, I mean, I would recommend it. If you're into that type of thing, you want to do like whatever, or like our equipment or whatever you want, I can always get it down in the description for sure.
Oh yeah,
just let me know. Let us know. And why I say me and not us is because I'm editing the video, so more than likely I will, I'm gonna be putting the description in or whatever. So if you do, then let us know, and I can put it in the description, all of our stuff. I just want to take it out slow, let me down easy, and do it that way.
Let me down easy.
That is it.
So like, comment, subscribe, do all that, and we'll see you
in the next one.
In the next one.